All right, Uptown Dallas has a new landmark to greet visitors at one of the busiest bridge entrances into the district. Take a look at this, gorgeous. It's a large mural painted by our tent friend today, Andrea Holmes. I have so many questions. First of all, welcome and congratulations. This is absolutely a beautiful piece.
Thank you.
When you're coming up with the idea of this, I imagine the process is different if I'm doing canvas or I'm doing mural. So what are the things you take into consideration?
Definitely what the client is looking for, maybe a mood or a feeling that they're trying to invoke through the mural. Like with the Uptown mural, it was definitely pulling in the elements of what makes that area very special.
It's I mean, right around the corner of Katy Trail Ice House, so there is quite a bit of nature in that area. Walk us through your process. Like, how do you even go about something of this magnitude?
It is the biggest wall I've painted, so it's about 5 walls total. And so it starts with talking to the client and making digital mock-ups of the design and going back and forth until we have a design that we both like. And then I use the Meta goggles to project the design.
Okay, so that was my question.
Yes.
Okay, so like, is that how, so you're kind of like projecting your made stencil essentially on the wall and then painting, right?
Yes, so I look weird. I have the goggles on while I'm...
Oh, you're the only person who can see it?
Yes, I'm the only person who can see it. So versus a projector, which I have to be there at night, and you have to have
can't
electricity.
Be in front of it, right?
And if there's a lift in the way, it creates a shadow. So the goggles really help with projecting the design. I can do it during the day.
I mean, the beautiful thing about this, and we saw some of these images, the giant dog, the trolley car, the detail in the flowers, that's got to be a really difficult process to be, I mean, because you're still working in this space, but the image is this kind of space. How does that happen?
Once you get the design on the wall, it's kind of like a paint by numbers. So I know where the colors go. I have my printouts of what the design looks like. And so, you know, I am this close to the wall. So I just go color by color and fill in the space. And then you step away and it looks great. So
does your head start to hurt?
Maybe from the paint.
I mean, that close proximity, like, that's so impressive. So some of the other features on this wall, the monk parakeet that's been seen around White Rock Lake and the Katy Trail, a hummingbird, Uptown icons, Betty the trolley, a cyclist on the trail, and people walking dogs, carrying groceries, and Texas wildflowers.
Yeah, and this is a part of my 100 bird mural project. So this was number 6 on that project. I just started it in 2024. So I just did number 7 in Nevada, and so been working on that. So the monk parakeet, which actually is not a native species, but has made its home here.
It's so cool.
Along the Katy Trail, which is really neat.
Well, and I love that too. I mean, because again, the theme is welcome, right? And the idea that the monk parakeet, you know, even though you're not from here, you're welcome here, which I feel like, especially that part of Dallas, there's a lot of that kind of energy there. It's a younger, kind of transient, you know, community. I do want to touch on the project, the 100 bird murals. That's around the world. That's not just, oh, hey, here in Dallas or Texas or whatever. So you're going internationally with this project.
Yeah, 10 in Texas, 1 in every U.S. state, and then 41 more around the world. So. And how do you go about securing those opportunities? Like, do you know already, like, hey, in all 50 states, I've got an opportunity, or are you still kind of working on cultivating those relationships? I have hired someone to do research and outreach to the states, and I also, through Instagram, has been really great. I've been able to travel to Hilo, Hawaii, because they saw my post on Instagram.
Was that the coolest spot you've been?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It was amazing. It was transformational for my work and for me.
Where is your first international destination that you've got your eye on?
Well, I've already done one, and that was in Vienna, Austria.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, so I did it on the Don Canal, and so that was really amazing. And I just got spray paint while I was there and painted a mural.
Okay, so that was my next question. Are we like painting with a brush? Is this like kind of a more graffiti art? What's your medium?
Some are painted with brush and some are spray paint. So it just depends on what's available and what the design is, and that makes a big difference.
Well, you are so talented.
Thank you.
Incredible.
You work at a smaller scale as well. I mean, not everybody's got a mural space available. So you sell your art, I'm assuming?
I do. I do paintings. I also host Birdtober, which is an international art challenge in the month of October. So I do a daily painting throughout the month of October. And so now I have 31 new paintings that I just finished. And so I do smaller art as well.
I love it. We're going to link people to your website. It'll be on ours, fox4news.com. But also on social media, where can people find you?
You can find me at A Holmes Art Studio, and that's across aholmesartstudio.com, on Instagram, on everything.
Awesome. Awesome, beautiful work. And again, thank you for using your time and talent to make the community more beautiful for everybody. So we appreciate you.
Thank
Good
you.
to see you. Very nice to meet you.
Yeah.
All right, the 10 is back right after this. Stick around.